Welcome back. In this video, we'll walk through how to submit a Finance Committee report. These reports are submitted in UnityWeb through the charge conference process. To begin, click on your charge conference, and locate the appropriate charge conference date. Once here, you'll see all of the different charge conference reports. In this case, we're going to do the Finance Committee report. The first thing it's going to ask is which church this Finance Committee report belongs to and what date range it works for. In station or single point charges, it won't ask for the church because there'll only be one church available. In this case, I have a 2-church charge, so it's going to ask me. Next, give it the begin date and end date for the period that this report is going to cover. Pay specific attention to this ending date because that date is also going to dictate which officers show on the report. You want that to be appropriate as the end date because this is a year in review report. So in this case, it's January 1st or 31st through August 31st. It's picked that begin date from the last finance report that's been put under this particular sample charge. But go ahead and correct it if it's wrong. Go ahead and hit create. Now, you'll see it pops up the report, ready to go, with the begin date and end date preset. And your Finance Committee is listed here. It's showing this to review for you. If this is wrong, that is to say, if these are not the correct officers as of the end date you specify, you need to go ahead and go into your church leadership section and make changes to your church leadership to bring that in alignment with reality. Then come back to this report, and every time you open up this report to edit, it's going to update this information. So the rest of the report is pretty straightforward. It's a series of questions that mimic the paper form. I'm going to go ahead and answer them. Once you've finished answering all the questions appropriately, go ahead and hit submit. Now, one thing to note, because this report needs to be submitted in its entirety, and it can't be saved mid-report, it's okay that if you have one question you don't know the answer to put in kind of a filler answer, submit it, because the system allows you to come back in and make changes if required. Note that these fields are required. If you miss one of these questions, it's going to warn you in red text as needed. But you can come in here and change your answer and resubmit. Once you've submitted the report, you have the option to view and print it. This pulls up a PDF version of the report that you can download and print right here. Once you've printed that report and obtained the necessary signatures on the bottom, you can come back here and upload that signed copy. Once you've done that, you're all set. Now notice, because I have a multi-point charge, I've submitted one Finance Committee report for the first church. The system automatically creates a second line should I wish to submit another report for the second church, and so on if you have a multi-point charge. Otherwise, this line won't show. If you have any further questions on the exact detail of what needs to be answered in that report, please contact your district office. They'll be able to get an answer for you. That concludes our review. Thanks for your time and have a lovely day.